Understand English but can't speak?
Speak simple.
Speak confident.
English Boost.
Boost your English.
Hey Sarah, did you know that the average office worker spends about 30 minutes a week hunting for a missing pen? That tiny waste adds up fast. Today we're diving into the surprisingly strategic world of ordering office supplies.
Wow, Alex, I had no idea. I'm excited because I'm about to place a big order myself, and I could use some pro tips. In this episode, you'll learn how to build a bulletproof supply list, pick the right vendors, and even add a splash of personality to your desk.
Exactly. And we'll also explore how small choices, like opting for eco-friendly paper, can impact the planet and your budget. But here's what's really interesting: the psychology behind why we forget items on our list.
That's a great point, Alex, and it leads us to the first subtopic, mastering the art of the office supply checklist. Stick around, because the trick we'll share next will change the way you shop forever.
And after we crack the checklist code, we'll compare the speed of Amazon with the specialty focus of Staples, plus a few hidden gem local stores. What most people don't realize is that the right platform can shape days off delivery time.
So whether you're a home-based hustler or a corporate powerhouse, stay tuned. And remember, the best supply strategy isn't just about getting things. It's about getting the right things on time and with a dash of fun. Let's jump in.
First up, the checklist. I always start with a digital note on my phone, categorizing items into basics, upgrades, and surprise treats. That way I never miss the printer ink again, which is a classic oversight.
That's smart, Alex. And I love the idea of categories. I used to scribble on a sticky note that would disappear under a stack of paper. Total chaos. What if we add a frequency column to note how often each item runs out?
Exactly. And here's the fascinating part. Research shows that people who track consumption rates reduce repeat orders by up to 25%. So a simple frequency tag can save both time and money.
Speaking of saving money, let's talk platforms. I usually default to Amazon because of the 2-day delivery, but I've heard that Staples offers bulk discounts that Amazon doesn't match.
You're right, Sarah. Amazon's convenience is unbeatable. Yet specialty sites like Staples or Office Depot often have loyalty programs and price match guarantees. But here's where it gets fascinating. Some local office supply stores now offer same-day curbside pickup, blending speed with community support.
I love supporting local businesses, especially when they have unique items you can't find online. Remember that shark-shaped stapler I mentioned? I got it from a boutique shop downtown, and it's become a conversation starter.
That reminds me of a study that shows quirky office accessories can boost morale by up to 15%. So investing in a fun stapler isn't just vanity, it's a productivity hack.
And that's just the beginning. Let's dive into quality versus price. I once bought a $5 pack of pens that skipped on every line. The cheap price ended up costing me more in lost time.
Exactly, Alex, and I've done the math. Spending an extra dollar or two on a reputable brand can increase writing smoothness by 40%, which translates to faster note-taking. What most people don't realize is that the long-term ROI on quality supplies often outweighs the upfront savings.
So a balanced approach is key. Basic items in bulk, premium items for daily use. For example, I bulk order A4 paper but splurge on a fountain pen for signing important documents.
But here's a hidden gem. Many vendors offer sample packs of premium pens at a discounted rate. Trying them out before committing can prevent the cheap pen nightmare you mentioned.
Now let's talk personalization. Adding color to a workspace isn't just aesthetic, it can improve focus. I keep a rainbow of sticky notes for different project categories, and it's a visual cue that keeps my brain organized.
That's a great point, Alex. And research from the University of Michigan shows that color-coded systems can boost information retention by 20%. So a bright pen isn't just fun, it's functional.
And what about planners? I'm thinking of upgrading to a weekly planner that syncs with my digital calendar. It feels like a tangible anchor in a sea of notifications.
Planners are a game changer indeed. Studies indicate that writing tasks by hand increases completion rates by 42%. Plus, the tactile act of checking off items releases dopamine, tiny bursts of satisfaction.
Speaking of dopamine, let's not forget the coffee mug factor. My cat-themed mug makes my morning brew feel like a treat, and it subtly signals to my brain that work time is starting.
Exactly, Alex. And that's why I keep a rotating collection of novelty mugs. Each one is a mini reward. The psychology behind small rewards is that they reinforce positive work habits without breaking the bank.
Now, let's address budgeting. I set a monthly cap of $50 for office supplies and track every purchase in a spreadsheet. That way, I avoid surprise overspends at checkout.
And here's where it gets fascinating. Many suppliers offer subscription services for items like printer ink, delivering on a set schedule at a reduced rate. Subscribing can shave 10 to 15% off the regular price.
But the real game changer is combining subscriptions with bulk buying. I order a 12-month supply of paper during a sale, then use the subscription for ink refills. It's a win-win for cost and convenience.
What most people don't realize is that bulk purchases can also reduce packaging waste. Speaking of waste, let's talk eco-friendly options.
I've switched to recycled paper and biodegradable pens. The price difference is marginal, but the environmental impact is significant. Plus, many vendors label eco products clearly, making selection easy.
Exactly, Alex. And a recent report from the EPA shows that office supplies account for 5% of landfill waste. Choosing recycled or refillable items can cut that figure dramatically.
And here's a fun fact. Some companies now offer refill stations for markers and highlighters, reducing single-use plastic. It's a small change that feels rewarding each time you refill.
Now, let's circle back to the ordering process itself. I always double-check my digital list against the cart before checkout. A quick scan catches missing items like sticky notes that often slip through.
I've added a final step. I compare prices across 3 platforms before confirming. That way I capture the best deal and avoid hidden shipping fees. What if we turn that into a quick 30-second habit?
That's a great habit, Sarah. And I've automated it with a browser extension that flags price drops. Technology can be a real ally in supply shopping.
And don't forget about reviews. I read at least 3 user comments for each high-ticket item, like a $30 desk organizer, because durability matters more than price alone.
Exactly, Alex. And meta-analysis of review data shows that products with a 4-star rating or higher have a 60% lower return rate. So trust the crowd wisdom.
Before we wrap this segment, let's address one last curiosity. Why do we often forget small items like printer ink? It's a classic case of mental accounting, where big items dominate our attention.
That's a great point, Alex. And the solution is to treat consumables as a recurring expense in your budget. Just like rent, by assigning them a fixed monthly slot, they stay top of mind.
And that's just the beginning of turning an ordinary supply run into a strategic advantage. Stay tuned for our quick recap and next steps in the outro.
All right, Sarah, let's recap the key takeaways. Build a categorized digital checklist, compare platforms, invest wisely in quality, sprinkle in personality, and keep an eye on eco options.
Exactly, Alex. And remember to set a budget, use subscription services, and double-check your cart before you hit order. Those small habits can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration.
If you found these tips helpful, hit the like button and share your own office supply hacks in the comments. We love hearing how you personalize your workspace.
Don't forget to subscribe for more English Boost episodes, where we turn everyday topics into language practice gold. Next week, we'll explore the art of crafting the perfect email.
Thanks for tuning in, and may your next supply order be swift, smart, and a little bit stylish. Until next time, stay organized.
Bye, everyone, and happy shopping!